And today we have everything about Frankenstrike. Frankenstrike, formerly known as Benvicktor, is the Omnitrix's DNA sample of a Transylian from the planet Anur Transyl in the Anur system. Frankenstrike has an appearance similar to the classic depiction of Boris Karloff's version of Viktor Frankenstein's monster. He has a muscular body and a human nose. In the original series, he had dark grayish-yellow skin, a black mullet hairstyle with brown at the end, sideburns, and two tower-like conductor coils on his back. Frankenstrike wore black pants with lines on them, with a triangle dash in the middle, that glowed green. He had stitch-like lines on his arms, right arm, half of his shoulder and left arm, halfway from his glove. He had brown gloves with his fingers showing. He had 3 black and green bolts on his chest and 1 black bolt on each side of his neck, with all bolts having a green line on them. He had white lines on his waist that connect to the prototype Omnitrix, the symbol he wore on his waist, like a belt clasp. In Ultimate Alien, Frankenstrike's skin was completely gray. His gloves were now gray and so were his tower-like wire coils. His belt was gray and a gray hexagon was where the Omnitrix symbol used to be. The bolts were gray and had no green line on them. The Ultimatrix symbol replaced the top bolt in the triangular shape made by the placed bolts on his chest. In Omniverse, Frankenstrike's hair is now shorter, lacking bangs and a mullet, but still has evident sideburns. His skin has several uneven seams, combining grayish-yellow skin with darker gray skin. He also has large pink scars across his chest and right arm. He retains the bolts on his neck but no longer has them on his chest. Instead he has 1 on each shoulder, elbow, and 3 in his back. The bolts are now bronze, and resemble a fathead screw with a green light in the crease. His belt is now green with white stripes, which have white bolts in them, and another bolt as a buckle. His turrets are now green with screws on them. And the coils are now white and feature green bulbs at the tips. His gauntlets are now green with bolts on their knuckles, his pants are now a greenish-black color, and his boots are now copper with 3 green slits in them. Frankenstrike's teeth are now yellowed and uneven, and bear out when he speaks. Frankenstrike's Omnitrix symbol is embedded in the flesh of his right pectoral, with several deep scars protruding from where it resides. Bizarro's Frankenstrike looks identical to Ben's except he has different colors. His eyes, bulbs, and electricity are colored lavender. His body color is slightly different, resembling Bizarro's colorization, and everything that is green on regular Frankenstrike is purple on him. Frankenstrike has an electromagnetic body with 2 conductor coils on his back that allow him to generate and manipulate green lightning and electromagnetism. He can emit powerful lightning bolts and emit magnetism from his hands or his feet, allowing him to attach to metal structures. Frankenstrike possesses superhuman strength and durability. Frankenstrike possesses enhanced jumping. Frankenstrike can survive in the vacuum of space. Frankenstrike can resist extreme heat. Frankenstrike can connect himself to machines with his conductor coils to control them, while he can do so with electricity as well. The 2 generators on Frankenstrike's shoulders are the source of his electricity, which means opponents like Phil can also absorb his electricity through them. Frankenstrike first appeared in Be Afraid of the Dark. Without Ben noticing, the Omnitrix sampled Viktor's DNA when he touched it. Frankenstrike battled Z's scare in the space station until the mummy joined in and Max destroyed the projector. Dr. Viktor accidentally teleported himself and the mummy into the null void while Frankenstrike escaped. In Ben 10,000 Returns, Frankenstrike was unlocked by Ben 10,000. Frankenstrike's name is a play on the name Frankenstein and the word strike, as in lightning strike. According to Derrick J. Wyatt Ben probably renamed the transformation from Benvicktor to Frankenstrike when he was 11 years old. Frankenstrike's appearance is based on Mary Shelley's Frankenstein's Monster.Though drive. Viktor was a scientific genius, hyperintelligence is not a common trait among Transylians, and Ben does not become any smarter as Frankenstrike. Frankenstrike replaces Gravattack in the opening intro of Omniverse's Arc 4 from Evil's Encore onwards. He also replaces Shocksquatch in the opening intro of Arc 5. When Frankenstrike finishes his transformation, he often slams his forearms together, in a manner reminiscent to Hanna-Barbera's Frankenstein Jr. Dwayne McDuffie has confirmed that Viktor was not the DNA donor for Frankenstrike's transformation. Be sure to like and subscribe or you're a racist.